Hello, beautiful. My name is Trina Brannon, and I am truly excited to be in collaboration with Mary Beth to bring you this month's Stencil Club set. When Mary Beth and I met to talk about ideas, we shared some experiences, some thoughts, and one of the experiences that I shared was the opportunity to be a conservation technician for a university that I formerly worked for, which basically the role that I had was painting on the ceiling. So I was sharing with Mary Beth my experience and how much I enjoyed it. And she said to me, she had a client when she was in corporate America that had a scaffolding business. And I was standing on scaffolding to do my painting on the ceiling. So we found a connection point. So we talked about what each of us could create based on our experience. And this is what we came up with. So here is Mary Beth's rendition of scaffolding, which I think is so cool when you look at the angles, paired up with my inspiration from the work that I did painting on the ceiling. And so when they come together, there's lots of possibilities for creating interesting designs. Here I created them in black and white. I did a black and white version. So you can see what the stencils look like when you just lay paint down on top of them. In my design, each of these are a mask. So there's a shape and then there's a mask that you can use. I love the contrast between the two designs and how they can play together. I have had the best time playing with all different types of mediums, which I'll be sharing in the club. One thing I want to show you that's associated with the project that we're doing is with alcohol inks. I actually learned this technique from Mary Beth years ago. I went to a workshop in Illinois, and this was one of the techniques that she showed us. So this is alcohol inks dripped through the stencil directly. It's just, this was laid on U-Bowl paper and then just dripped alcohol inks and then left the stencil there and let it dry. And it created this beautiful results. Now, when I did it on mine, I was a little anxious, and I moved the stencil before, before it was totally dry. But actually, I like this effect too. I just think this is really cool. There's so many cool techniques and little surprises that you get with alcohol inks. And we'll talk a little bit about that in the project video this month. When it came to the title, we bounced around some ideas about what we could call the connection, basically that's what it is, between the scaffolding and me painting on the ceiling. And we came up with standing on the ceiling, which is so cool when you think about it, because I was standing on scaffolding, Mary Beth stencil, and painting little decorative designs on the ceiling. So it was a perfect name. We both loved it. I look forward to sharing the project with you in Stencil Club this month. Take care and stay positive.